Hey friends, so this is now step 3. Remember, we are going backwards. We started off with number 5, all in, fully committed. What does that mean? How do we do it? How do we get the ultimate business growth formula started? And if I don't want to go back and recap all of the earlier videos, just go back and check them out from earlier this week. But this came from the place where when I was ultimately struggling, when I couldn't stop stopping myself, when I was looking in the mirror and trying to figure out how to get things going, I was in my most frustrated state. These were things that over hundreds of hours and hundreds of walks and outside and deconstructing and trying to tear all this mental garbage away, came to a thing that really, really affected me. It really helped. It really got me going. It got me started again, and it was the thing that I was able to begin to translate to my clients too. So in the last video, number 4, we talked about the power of ones, identifying the best area in each of your business for the traffic sources, marketing, sales, deployment, the development, the actual products, the services. Like, what is the best one to do? And just, if you're struggling, focusing on the one best, not mutual fund 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways to do marketing or sales or traffic sources, but focus on the one area, including the one client too. Well, number 3, this is kind of an adaptation of the power of ones, but it's for the individual. This is for you going deep in. This is the personal power stack. What is a personal power stack? I can sum it up in 2 or 3 different ways for you here. This is all about identifying your greatest strengths within you. We get taught at some point in our lives probably to spend a little bit of time to work on our weaknesses, and friend, I am here to tell you, don't do that at all. That is frustration, it is depression, it is anger, it's upset, it is trial and erroring, it is being on the wheel, it is things not going the ways you want them to go. You do not want to waste time on your weaknesses. You want to invest fully in your strengths. So what does that mean? Where are you the greatest? Where does your genius, where does your unique ability, where does that greatest gift, that strength, those talents that you have, where do those come out? Where do you shine the brightest? Where can you be the one that if you're in the room of, 10 people, 20 people, 40 people, you're that guy. Like, people know, oh yeah, you want to go to John, you want to go to Sarah because they are that lady, that man that possesses that talent. And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm good at marketing. I mean, like, you can be really great at communicating. You can be really great at taking a bunch of disparate facts and putting them all together and having them make sense. You can be really, really good at sitting down and understanding accounting. You can be really, really good maybe at understanding story, or maybe it is, the reason you're good at selling is because of your communication pieces. You're really good at listening. You're really good at relationships. You're really good at follow through. You're really good at structure, whatever that is. Just what are those areas where we're stacking the best of the best of the best, right? That's all we're doing is your gifts, your talents, your genius, that unique ability, strength, like all of your strengths getting aligned. So that's where all of the energy and effort is. That's where you are joyful. That's where you're happy. That's where you can actually abundantly think. That's where you can create. That's where you move quickly. That's where we move the most effortlessly. That's where we have the greatest chance of being in flow. If we're playing around in the weak areas, it is frustration, it's slow, it's drudgery, it's putting it off, it's delaying, it's stalling, it's thinking of that task that you're like, oh my God, I'll put that off till tomorrow because you're not very good at it and you dislike it greatly. If you're procrastinating on something, look at that hard and say, this is probably not my strength. If it's that thing that's just super easy, that just pulls you, it's your unique ability, it's that genius you have that's inside of you, gosh, just go all in. That's when you want to push the chips in, okay? So the personal power stack is being able to not spend any time on your weaknesses, delegate or delete that shit, all right? If there's weak areas within your business and you are in any way, shape, or form involved in that, delegate it or delete it. Move it out. I mean, the closest you can get, perfect world, the closest you can get to 0 time in energy. Like, the closer you can get to that, the better. Like, that's the nirvana. That's where the greatest business people in the world are spending almost no time with that. They have people in place, systems in place, processes, whatever that is, or they've just moved it out altogether. They're spending almost no time in the weak areas, almost all of their time in these great areas where they are truly genius gifts, talent, abundant mindset, high creative, high flow, strength, genius, you, the greatest part of you. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to get to number 2. And number 2 moves us into that area from going deep, 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 deep within to now understanding what that means and the impact it creates outwardly. Friends, my name is Dallas Hardcastle. If this is being useful to you, this series, this single video, any of this, please like, comment, share this with anyone that you know that is struggling, somebody that is not getting the account, not getting the money, the cash, the momentum, the partners, the clients, whatever it is that's holding them back. If this will help them, please feel free and share this content. That's why we're creating this, is to share and help other people and create some impact. So friends, number 2 is coming out here. Keep your eyes open for it and make today mammoth. I'll talk with you soon.